but I like them. I still like them, but I like the the Google Hangouts better. The old layout of YouTube. I would prefer to have that one. You know, but I had went. You know how you go somewhere and you wanted some food and you going and you looking like you ask them about. You know how you look up there and say you get you get 8 piece for $6 or 8 piece for $9.99. And sometimes when you trying to talk to the person who's trying to take your order and ring you up and all of that, have you noticed that when you ask them about their orders, the first time they'll like sit up there and they'll act prejudiced towards you and act like they didn't hear you. Like they'll be like, hmm? And you say no. And it's like automatically right away you can pick up their vibe that they are very racist. I mean, they're very prejudiced, just envious like that. You know what I mean? And you pick up the vibe and you be like, I don't want to fucking order nothing in this motherfucking place. And so and people just shitting on me like this. And I'm not spending my fucking money up in here. That's how literally how I feel, and it make you want to cuss them out. It really do. Like, look, if you all of that shit, leave that shit at your house. You know what I'm saying? And what's so sad about it? That's why I don't like the. That's why I hate the white man, because they is the Jewish man is behind all of this shit. But when they see they oppressors, it's funny how our women of color learn those evil ways from the heathen nations. That's why I see why the Bible said in Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 2, thus said the Lord. The first part it said, learn not the way of the heathens. It says, do not learn the ways of the heathens. Our people done learned the ways of the heathen. Have you ever been, you like me, all right, like for me, for example, and I don't know why I have a hard time sometimes expressing myself. I don't know. It may be because of the background I came from, lack of education, and lack of the resources of education is to actually train myself properly. I don't know what it is, but for the most part, that's what I'm thinking it is. Have y'all ever you doing everything you can is to keep the commandments of the Most High God, and then sometimes when you go somewhere in a goddamn place, man, and I'm just saying, and it just seems like everybody got a fucking attitude with you or something, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? What I do? It's like, is it me? I be trying to search my damn self. Like, I said, damn, I know, goddamn, I know I'm living the best way that I know how to live. I'm living, trying to live the right way, and I'm being honest about this shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck is going? It's like I'm saying to myself, what the fuck is going on here? Is it me? What did I? You start wondering, did you do anything wrong or fucked up? You be like, God damn, like shit, like and that's how you be. That's how I'm thinking. Like what the fuck is going on here? Is it me? What something I do? You start looking at yourself. You know, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And Esau is behind. Y'all is behind all the shit. And you know what? They know it. That's why they want to try to stop the voices. They don't want us to be able to speak on this YouTube, on the YouTube, and expose the white man. They don't want that. Within the natural mind of a so-called white man, they do not want our people is to get on here and speak like this of them because it makes them uncomfortable because they know that they done fucked our people up. And our people done learned the ways of the heathens. This is not a degrading video to my people. I'm just saying they have learned the ways of their oppressor. You wonder why the black woman hate the way they do? You wonder why the black men hate each other? You go in the store, you can't even hold a fucking conversation. You can't even take a fucking off. You can't even do shit. You look, you ain't got to be doing shit. All you have to do is just be walking in that motherfucker and just trying to get your shit, get your order, and get the fuck up out them damn place. That's all you be doing. And all of a sudden, now, no matter how you try, have y'all ever been in a situation like, damn, I hope this motherfucker. Excuse me, wait a minute. Let me slow down a bit. Okay, have y'all ever been somewhere and you been inside of a place and you like, I hope to God they don't send this motherfucker up here. In your mind, you saying to yourself, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be on, I be thinking like that sometimes. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Sometimes I be thinking like that. I be like, man, can I be a little bit more honest with y'all? Can I be just a little bit more honest? I be saying to myself, I hope to God they don't send this motherfucker up here to take my damn order. Because I know some shit fixing to pop off. Because you don't want to be, it's like you don't want to be bothered. You don't want to be bothered with getting into a confrontation. You don't be wanting to get into no fucking confrontation with no goddamn body. And that's the way I be. I don't be wanting to get in. It's like, oh shit. I don't want to get into no confrontation with nobody else. Take your ass the other way. I ain't gonna lie. That's exactly what I be thinking. You know how you say something and you be like, you don't want to say it that way because you don't want people to think you trying to be rude or some bullshit. Have y'all ever felt that way? It's like, okay, I don't want to be rude, but sometimes you have no other choice. You feel like you are gonna have to like kind of tell some motherfuckers. It's like you don't want to get out of character, but sometimes, man, it's like, look, okay, I'm not trying to be rude or that, but take your ass the other way. I don't feel like being bothered with this shit. Leave me the hell alone and take my damn order. Be civil with me and get me the fuck up out of here. All I want to do is get my fucking order or get my goddamn order and get the hell up out of this motherfucker. That's me. I ain't gonna even lie. Yeah, man. It's like it's annoying, bro. And don't pretend like y'all ain't never felt that way before. I know y'all had. I know when you walk up out of here, some kind of way, y'all gonna be challenged with somebody or something. Something gonna go down. Like I tell people all the time, they said I be like, okay, you get mad at me for feeling a certain way. Don't try to sit up there and act like you've been holy as hell your whole life. Don't try to sit up there and act like you know damn well you done face the same damn temptations or you done face the same damn challenge as me and you trying to act all like you better like you ain't never been there trying to pretend a lot of y'all be hiding that shit because that shit is annoying though, bro. You be like, man, come on, man, why in the fuck, come on, you be like, man, why in the fuck would they put these people up here? Go get some motherfucking body else. That's how I be feeling, man. I ain't gonna even lie, man. Then the king of Israel called an officer and said, Has hasten hither. Melchiah, the son of Im, I, Imli, and the king of Israel, and Jehoshaphat, king of Judah, sat each on his throne, and having put on their robes and a void place, and the entry of the gates of Samaria, and all the prophets prophesied before them. Okay, but I'm gonna come back to that one. But it's something that I want to go to, and I want to read. Yeah, man, it's just it says Ber- uh First Kings. I think that's First Kings. It must be Second Kings. This is Second Kings chapter 18 and verse 11. It said, "And the king of Assyria did carry away Israel into Assyria, and put them in Halah, and and Hebron, and Hebron by the river of Gozan, and the cities of the Medes." Okay, these were people that took the Israelites captive and oppressed them. And see, this is where our people learned all these different ways from. They learned them from these are the heathen kings. Let's read that one more time. Let's start at verse 10. Second Kings 18 and 10. And at the end of 3 years they took it, even in the 6th year of Hezekiah, that is the 9th year of Hoshea, king of Israel. Samaritan was taken. And the king of Assyria is the modern day Iraq people. That's right. And the king of the Assyrians did carry away Israel unto Assyria, and put them in Halah, and Habar by the river of Gozim, and the cities of the Medes, because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord. That means the voice of God is the Bible. Because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord their God, but transgressed his covenant, and all that Moses the servant of the Lord commanded, and would not hear them nor do them. That's what happened. And so that's what happened with our people. Our people went off and learned the ways of the enemy. And that's why we hate each other to this day. That's why it's so hard for us. We don't have what you know what, when I go out into public, I don't even it's like the curses is so bad. And this is how I think this is what gives me a sense of hope too. Because I be like, you know what? If you're not a Jew, and if your father wasn't part of the slave trade, because I don't I would say that no, they wasn't part of the slave trade. And I'm saying this for example. And then when I go out into the world and I wonder about myself, and then when I just encounter racism and prejudice, sometimes again with your own people, or especially with the so-called white man, or something like that, then I have to go back, and it kind of put me to thinking. Well, you know what? This is the only thing that really gives me a sense of hope, because Deuteronomy chapter 28, Deuteronomy 28 and 46, it says, "These curses will follow the Israelites as a sign and for a wonder." If that's how they said that they will know they're gonna be able to identify who they are, because the curses, what they're gonna go through, it's gonna help them be able to identify who they are. So I think that's the only thing that gives me a sense of hope when it comes to talking about Israel because really that's a sensitive topic. I don't just like calling myself something. You see what I'm saying? But it's cause sometimes I do doubt it. You see what I mean? I do doubt that. I said, no, I'm not an Israel. I'm not. No, you know what I'm saying? I be saying that sometimes, and then all of a sudden, when I encounter a situation like what I just told y'all today, I encountered this, and I'm like, damn, what the hell? You be like, what's up with them? And then you catch yourself and you think about all of this the stuff in the Bible. And I'm saying now, God did say that the way you be able to identify the children of Israel is through number one, you're gonna be confused about your nationality. Number two, you're gonna it's a certain look for like you're gonna see a lot of dysfunction. You're gonna be trying to you're gonna have that desire is to be in unity with your people, but you ain't gonna sense it or pick it up. You're not gonna feel the unity, the spirit of unity amongst people. It's like you're gonna feel that disconnect. It's not even there at all. The disconnect is not there. And so when I think about things like that, I say it's a possibility that I could be an Israelite. I say it could. I don't like going around saying that I am. I'm just saying it like that. You see what I'm saying? Because I want to be honest. But all I do know is that I don't. I be angry. Yeah, it's like let me explain it like this. I don't go around calling myself an Israelite, but I do it like this. I say it like this here. I if I see, I want y'all to explain this to me. Like if somebody come up and speak against the Bible, it's like that spirit in me just make me want to offend it. You see what I'm saying? The spirit in me want me offended. Like when they go to saying God loves everybody and everybody, and I'm so uncomfortable with that. I'm like, nah, that don't even sound right. And I be saying to myself, this motherfucker is sitting up there lying on the Bible, and don't know what the hell they talking about. You see what I'm saying? Sitting up there lying on the Bible, and then when I see them, when I see a so-called white man mistreated my people, it makes me a very ungoddamn comfortable. I'm looking at them like I'm crazy. I'm like, and I'm saying to myself, get your get your get your fucking hands off of my brother. That's how I'm saying it. It's like even though I doubt of being I would say I can doubt with being an Israelite, but when it comes down to standing up for the truth, do y'all find that kind of weird? I do. It's like you had a spirit to stand up for it and defend it. You're like, no, I'm gonna defend. That's not right because you don't feel comfortable with it. But at the same time, I do my best, and I just go on and just try to just keep the commandments because he said just if thou will enter into life, keep the commandments. It's simple. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I do. You know what I mean? Because I put myself in a position to where I can learn. I don't try to come like I know everything. You see what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? And things like when I see the evidence of when you being able to walk out there in the sun, when you see certain, it's just certain things gonna be revealed to you and let you know who the children of God are. And then sometimes I'll experience some things, and then I'll be like, well, you know what? That could be talking about me, cause every time I turn around, it's like I'm always somebody gonna always give me a challenge, and I'm saying this is a shame how the so-called white man done put these spirits in our people is to hate each other, and they hate you, and they love the damn white man, the so-called white man, more than they love the damn self and the people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this shit is messed up, man. That's what I say. And like I said, when I see people speaking against the truth, saying God loves everybody, I'm so quick to defend it. and it's like you be mad. It's like you be trying to hurry up and find scriptures to cut their ass. That's how I feel. Because God don't love everybody based upon the Bible. If He loved everybody, then why would He be punishing one specific group of people and putting another group up on the top, which is the enemy? He used the enemy to punish us. So how He love everybody? It don't make no sense. Make it make sense. So I'm gonna see y'all later here, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk a little bit more.